Okay. In today's class, I am going to explain how to find the prime number in Python. Okay. How to find prime number in Python. So, what is prime number? What is prime number? We should know that. No, what is prime number? So, first of all, prime number is what? The number has only two factors. Two factors. They're called what factors? They're called prime numbers. The number which has only two factors called prime number. Okay. The number which has only two factors. Factors, everybody knows that. What is factor? Factor is what? For see, factor. If 6 is there, 6 is a number. 6 is a number. So it will be divisible by 2 comma 3. Okay. Will be divisible by 2 comma 3. So now these 2 comma 3 called factors. So 6 is a number and it has two factors. Okay. 1 is also factor because 6 will be divisible by 1. 6 will be divisible by 2. 6 will be divisible by 6 will be divisible by 1 and 2 will 6 will be divisible by 2 and 3 will be divisible 6 will be divisible by 3 and 6 also will be divisible by itself only. Now how many factors it has? How many factors? How many factors it has? How many has joined the class? How many has joined? Only Tejasri.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, no. So now how to find the prime number in Python? The number which has only two factors called prime number. Two factors means 6 has how many factors? Every number will be divisible by 1. Every number. And every number will be divisible by itself. 6 can be divided by itself 6. Every number can be divisible by 1. So 1 and the number itself are two factors. Other than if any factors are there, if 6 is divisible by any another number, so these all called as factors of that number. So 1, 2, 3, 6 are factors. Factors of 6. Okay, understood that. So if I want to take one more number, 2. 2 has how many factors? Let us see. 1, generally 1 is the factor. And 2 is the factor. So 2 number has only two factors. So 2 is a prime number. 2 is a prime number. Okay. Prime number. Understood that. So now 2 is a prime number. Why? Because it has two factors only. 2 is a prime number because it has only two factors. It has only two factors. Understood? I explained two things here: factor and prime number. What is prime number? The number which has only two factors called prime number. So here two number has two factors only, 1 comma 2. So 2 is a prime because it has only two factors. Next, every number will be divisible by 1 and by itself. Okay, 6 will be divisible by 1 and itself 6. 6 by 6 is equal to 1. Okay, so prime, how to find the prime number in Python? This is the topic today, and we will try to solve it as generally, and then range by range we will take a range from this number to that number, and we will try to solve that. Okay, now so let us try to write the simple code. First simple code, that is what. First we will define a function. Def function name. Def keyword will be used to define a function, and then function name. Function name that is to be kept suitable. Okay. Okay, function name is what? What function name we will take? Is okay, is underscore prime. Why? Because this function will check back that whether the given number is prime or not. So is underscore prime. This is what I told you that many times in the classes. Def keyword will be used to create or define a function, and then after function name, anything, your name, my name, but suitable name for that function. And every function and method both are same, but method will be part of class. Functions will be written separately. It is not part of any case class. So inside of this parenthesis, we can keep the parameters. It is up to you whether you want to keep the parameters or not. And colon compulsory. No. So one function I have declared without any statements. Okay. Statements are compulsory. Now under this function, we will write the code like this. Okay. First of all, we will take the input. We will take the input from the user. So what is that? Take input function. Input function. I want to use input function to take the input from the user, and I will ask the user to enter a string. Okay, enter a number. Enter a number. Okay, so enter a number. This is a string. So user will enter a number. Okay, and input function will take that number and keep that as a string. So the result of this input function is called, even though if you enter integer number, but that will be considered as string. So you need to convert with int function. Okay, you need to keep it int function, and then after store that value in a variable. So simply you take num. Num is a variable. So now whenever you enter a number, so that number will be considered as a string by this input function. Input function result is always string. So that string you want to convert that. So int function will be used to convert it as an integer, and then it will be stored in num function. Num variable, not function. And then after, what happened? Okay. Now, so this num, you pass this num as a parameter. Okay. As a parameter, it is also called variable. Now you write the code like this: if condition, if num equal to less than 1. Okay, less than 1. If num less than 1, so print bracket and string enter greater than 1. Why? Because 1 is generally will not be considered as, okay, we need to take the numbers from 2, because every number must have two factors. If two factors are there, if it is a prime number, other, because 1 has no any two factor. 1 has only one factor. 1 will be divisible by 1. So it has only one factor. That's why, so whenever we want to calculate prime numbers, 1 will not be taken. So if num less than 1, print enter greater than 1. Then after what happens? Okay. Next. Next what? Okay, less than 1. So we will take a range for loop. Okay. So I in range to I in range from what? If less than 1, it prints greater than 1. Okay. Whenever you greater than 1 means 2, if you have given 2, range up to num. Okay, star means what? I will explain why star. Where is the star? Okay, so 0.5 square root. This is called square root of number. 0.5. Okay. So that is what I will explain. Plus one. Y plus one. I will explain all the things. Huh? First, you let me write the code. Why it is giving error? We need to keep their column. Okay. Now it is okay. Still it is giving error. So this is okay for I in range.
ఓపెన్ బ్రాకెట్ ఇంకోటి ఇవ్వలేదని ఎవరు చెప్తాను సార్?
Int function. We need to use here. I will explain int num. Okay. Star 0.5 plus 1. Okay. Now you close this one. Okay. Now let us see what happened here. Then after you queue this one. Now come down. It is requesting for one more bracket here. Okay. Now under this range function, I have used the range up to 2. Okay. 2 is what? Then after 1, if you enter 1, it asks you to enter greater than 1. And then from 2 range, that will be checked up to int num star. 2 star means exponentiation. This is the exponentiation. This is called the square root of This is called square root of, up to here, square root of number. So if you enter 16, so square root of 16 will be what? Square root of 16, 4. Square root of 16 will be 4. Okay, plus 1. Okay, I will explain the things why. Next, come down here. One by, let me write the code first, then I will try to give the answer. Okay. So next we will divide the things like what you know. If num, percentage means what? Percentage simple. Generally we will use for what purpose? To find the remainder. To find the remainder. Okay. Then I, okay, is equal to 0. That moment what happens? Okay. Why it is given? Okay. Now return false. Okay. Else return true. Return true. Okay. Okay. Now this is okay. I have written. Then after come here. If num equal to 0, modulus sign percentage symbol. Huh? Is equal to 0 modulus I is equal to 0. Print bracket. Okay. Put a string here. Is prime number. Prime number. Okay. Else print not prime. Not prime. So it is to be closed. That's why it is giving error. Okay. So now see what we have written. Let us try to understand the code first. Okay. We have taken the input and it is stored in num variable. And we have created a function to check back whether the taken number from the user, this is a function, and that num variable passed as a parameter. So if you have entered 1, so if num means 1, enter what number. If you enter the number less than 1 or equal to 1, we need to write here less than or equal to 1. Okay. So whenever you enter 1, so that is equal to num equal to 1. So print enter greater than 1. So 1 can't be considered as 1 cannot be taken as means 1 can't be taken for calculation to find the prime number. Okay, because 1 has only one factor. Okay, because we can comment here 1 has only one factor. One has only one factor. Okay, so enter greater than that moment. If you enter 2, so function this for loop within this range function I have used I is a variable. Okay, and from 2 range will be taken as 2, and this is called up to here, this is called root of number. Double stars means exponentiation. Exponentiation means root of. Okay, a root of 0.5. This up to this double star means exponentiation of 0.5. Okay, that is called root number, root of number. Plus 1 will be used. Why? Because range function will exclude the last number. So means if we pass 2 to 10, it takes up to 2 to 9 only. 2 to 9. So 10 to be taken, so plus 1. So now let us see what will be the result here. Let us see whether it will be executed or not. So now what happened here? Whether any, where is the code? Code means result code. This is where it is enter a number. It is asking for enter a number. So enter 7. Enter a number here. 7. Okay. So this number, if you cut this statement, cut. Okay. Here, if I use from here, what happened here? This is what. Reformat the file. No. Okay. So you do one thing, you cut this total code, cut, and you paste here. Then after before this, num is equal to, okay, int bracket input bracket. Okay. enter a number. Okay. Enter a number. Okay. Now what happened? Let us see what happened here. Syntax error where in input enter a number. Which line? Line 11. 111. Num int input enter a number. It is a string. So what it is expecting word here? Print is prime number. So
106 లో క్లోజ్ వచ్చేయలేదు సార్.
ఏ లైన్?
106 లో ఇంకోటి క్లోజ్ చేయాలి సార్.
Yeah, one more bracket. It is expecting one more bracket. Huh? Next. So run this code. Okay. So what happened here? There is the and it is asking for enter a number 7. Okay, so let us see.
ఫంక్షన్ కాల్ చేయలేదు కదా సార్.
Function name.
కాల్ చేయలేదు కదా సార్.
Function call చేయలేదంటావా? ఎందుకు కాల్ చేయాలి ఫంక్షన్ ని? ఎందుకు కాల్ చేయాలంట? If number percentage I equal to 0 is okay. ఇంటూ మనం ఇక్కడ దాకా ఓకే వస్తున్నాం. ఇక్కడ వచ్చేసి +1 చేసాము. ఈ +1 మనం ఇక్కడ చేయకూడదు. ఓకే, ఎందుకు చేయకూడదు? ఇక్కడ 0.5 ఇక్కడ వచ్చేసి మనం +1 now it is okay. Up to this is number square root of number. Okay, square root of number +1. Now it is okay. Next is what? Okay, okay. What is our function name? Is underscore prime. Okay, is underscore prime. We need to call the function. Okay, is underscore prime. Okay. So if is underscore prime function को call किया हूं मैं. Okay, is underscore prime. So then print what? Prime number. इसको हम इस्तेमाल करेंगे format. That is what format string. format string, okay, num. Num means flower braces is prime number. Okay, now close. Okay, now inside we need to pass num. Num is prime number. Okay, this is okay. Else print not prime. Okay. Indentation written true. Which line? Line 105. Line 105 indentation error. Indentation one space is here. Huh? Okay, now run this code. What we are getting? Syntax error. Unterminated string literal detected at line 108.
స్ట్రింగ్ లాస్ట్ లో పెట్టలేదు చూడండి సార్.
ఇక్కడ స్క్వేర్
Quotation.
డబుల్ కొటేషన్ పెట్టలేదు కదా. Okay, now it is okay. Enter a number. Okay, it is requesting one. I have entered. Type error. Is prime missing one required positional argument number? Is prime. Here, positional argument num. Okay. Okay. Now run this code. So enter a number. One I have passed. One. Enter. One is prime number. One is prime. One is not prime. So whenever we have entered one, it needs to give one is equal to if num is equal to one. So this statement to be printed. Okay. This statement to be printed. Okay. But directly it is taking printout if number is one. One is prime number. No. One is prime number. So less than equal to one. One. Print enter greater than. Okay. So this is to be code to be okay. We will do one thing. Huh? This statement under part of def. Okay. So and it does not match any outer indentation level. Okay. 1 is prime number. Directly it is taking. So one is prime number. This statement uh, this function whenever it is being called the statement enter a number, this is being taken, one is prime number, okay, but this function is not working out, huh? So we will do one thing. In place of this, I want to keep one more statement. I want to make it as comment here. Okay. Now come down here. Okay. You put this one. Return false. Okay. Then after return false for I in range. Okay. Return true. This is okay. Now num int, this is everything. Now you run this code. Let us see what happened here. Enter a number. Enter a number. So one is not prime. Okay. So okay. Next, run this code again. Enter a number 2. 2 is prime number. Okay. One is not prime. 2 is prime number. This is okay. Up to this. Okay. Now see. Let us try to understand the code again one more time. What happened here? This is the function I have created, and this is the variable kept as a parameter. That variable is what? Whenever user user enters a number, that will be stored this in this variable num. Now that num variable passed as a parameter for this function. So whenever this function is being called, okay. So if num less than equal to 1, less than equal to 1 means that is not a prime. Okay. Next word for I in range. Within this range, why I have used this number square root of number. So while finding of factors to any number, so if I have taken suppose 16, 16 root of 16 is what? 4. 4 is the square root of 16. So up to 4, if I have checked up to 4, that is okay. Okay, then no need to check other factors. Okay, suppose 36 is there, root of 36. Root of 36 means what? It has square root of 36 is what? 6. So see, simple explanation I want to make a simple explanation here. 36 is what? 36 is the number. So 36 has how many factors? Square root of 36 is what? 6. So it can be written as 2 into 18. Okay, comma 3 into 12, comma 2, 18, 36. 3 into 12. 4 nines. 4 nines, 36. 4 nines are 36. Next, 2 8s are 36. 3 12s are 36. 2, 3, 4, 5. There is no any 5. 6, 6, 6 are 36. 6, 6, 6 are 36. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 no, 6, 7. Next comma 7 no, 8 no, 9. 9 multiplication 4. Okay. Same thing. We have written 4 nines. Okay. No need to write this one. So here, generally, whenever we want to find the if I want to find prime number, that moment, if any number, so its square root, 36 square root is what? 6. So more than 6, more than 6. If there is no any factor in between these 2 to 6, because square root is 6. Within this, if it is divisible, so we can say that it is not prime. If it is divisible.